This is really dangerous.
Hit start and run.
Should I do it? I'm so nervous. Welcome back to my channel. I feel so sophisticated right now because of this apron and because this video is sponsored by DiGiorno, and I just feel so elevated in life. I scoured the web, found some of my favorite pizza cutters and pizza gadgets, and I'm gonna try them all out today on my favorite pizza. DiGiorno, of course. I provided the gadgets here, and DiGiorno provided the pizza. I really love their pizza for a lot of different reasons. One, because you don't have to call, talk to someone, order a pizza, wait for it to be delivered. It's all right here in your house. You pop it in just a few minutes. You have fresh, sizzling, bubbly, delicious, cheesy pizza. Today, I'm gonna be testing all of these gadgets on two different types of DiGiorno pizza. The first one is my personal favorite. It is the cheese stuffed crust pizza. The other pizza, so handy, all of this is just right in my freezer, is the crispy pan pizza. It has a crispy caramelized crust right on the edges. It's like going to a vacation when you eat it. I'm gonna be testing all of these gadgets on these two types of pizza today to see if they can hack it or whack it or cut it or slice it, dice it. I could keep going, but I won't. We have to get into the video. There are some weird pizza cutters that exist in the world. I wanted to see if I could find the very best one. It feels very professional. Not sure that I am trained enough to use such a gadget. This is so heavy duty. It feels very good in my hands. It feels pretty safe, but very heavy. So here we go. Oh, that's like such a clean edge. I don't know if you can see the cheese stuffed in that crust, but it's in there. That looks like something that a professional chef would serve you. Highly would recommend. Where you're gonna store this, not really sure. Seems like not a thing you wanna dig around for in your utensil drawer. It needs kind of its own home somewhere. It's definitely sharp. I'm not really sure Matt's gonna let me keep this in the house. By far, this is my favorite one so far. I'm gonna move on to this next pizza cutter. I don't understand why a person would need a fork at the end of their pizza cutter. This person is a binge watcher of shows. If you ever catch me at home cutting and eating a pizza with this, I think you should call for help for me because this is gonna be a really dark time. It feels a little flimsy and not as sharp as that ninja blade over there. Okay. Still gonna require a second run. We're gonna require a third run. This is not good. It's a little flimsy and not very stable, especially if you're a person who aggressively wants to eat the pizza right away. I kind of feel like the pizza was smushed in the cutting with this. I felt nervous. It didn't feel very stable, which is actually very deep for this gadget. However, I need to use the fork part before I can weigh in. Watch me like love this. I was about to be like, this is so good. It has nothing to do with the gadget and everything to do with DiGiorno. My instinct is to want to grab it with my hands. So much of eating pizza is part of this process. Like, this experience is so delightful. This experience feels like a salad. I don't want to keep cutting. I just want to eat what I've already cut. Literally want to get DiGiorno pizza brand deals for the rest of my life. This pizza cutter is shaped like a saw. It was so cute. I had to try it. It's kind of tiny. I have really large hands and I feel like it's made for children. Oh, I loved this so much. So this also took me 3 swipes to get through. I think that was because I'm not as good at using pizza cutters as I might think that I am. It's just a little small thingy. I can't use it with my big hands. If you're a tiny-handed person, you gotta get this. I'm not gonna eat anymore, Erin. You have to pace yourself. Put that pizza down. So I really just ordered this because I thought it was pretty. This is a little bicycle pizza cutter. It's kind of loud. I'm not really sure how sharp or good this is gonna be. So I'm gonna drive it across. Try not to hit any pedestrians. Oh my gosh, that cut so much better than I thought it would. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's pretty and functional. What's great about it is you really have a lot of space for your big hands, if you're like me. Instead of having to go back over the same spot twice, you've got this extra wheel blade that's going right behind your first blade, so it just saves you so much time. So much time. Does anybody ever read these things that come with things? These books? I don't want to read words. Where are the photos? I bought a gadget that is seemingly very unnecessary, but perhaps you don't have an oven at home to cook your pizza on, or you can cook a lot of stuff on this. This is a rotating oven. You can cook like quesadillas and french fries and all kinds of stuff. I specifically got it because a lot of people use this to heat their pizza. That is not the way that DiGiorno would prefer that you cook their pizza, because it's best cooked fresh in the oven. I'm gonna try it with DiGiorno and see if this thing can handle it. It's heating the pizza, by the way, from the top and the bottom. It's actually getting really hot right now. DiGiorno says to cook this for 18 to 20 minutes in the oven, and this says it only will take 12 minutes or so to cook on here. I don't know if I believe it. Oh, that looks beautiful. One of the things I love about DiGiorno pizza is that you don't even need a pan for it. You just slide, especially this type of pizza, the cheese stuffed crust pizza, you just slide it onto your oven like rack. You don't need to even dirty up a dish for it. That's why I love it. I'm gonna set this way over here so I don't burn myself or others. This next gadget is a infrared thermometer. But I do want to check this pizza to make sure its internal temperatures are hot enough. And what is hot enough? I had to Google it because I didn't really know. According to this blog, it says that pizza is fully cooked when it reaches an interior temperature between 200 and 205 degrees. Obviously, this is for pizzas that you make from scratch. Wow, that happened really fast. I just pulled this out of the oven. As you can tell, it's bubbling and fresh, beautiful. This says it is 186.6 degrees. And how do you know if this is accurate or not? I'm not really sure. Ooh, what if I just... Do I have a temperature?
It says you're 105.4.
So I'm basically almost dead. I'm not really sure if this is the most accurate. I also don't know, is infrared like Chernobyl? 10 years, are they gonna be like, infrared in your food will cause serious harm? Call 1-800, we'll give you a couple of $1,000s. But who cares? With DiGiorno, they give you the time, you just take it out when they say to take it out, and it's delicious. I don't think you need a temperature thermometer gauger. I'm pulling out my handy dandy Wolfgang Puck Chef Boyardee special cordon bleu knife, because I am going to cut myself a triangle shaped pizza to fit into my little pizza pocket that I got. If I saw a human walking around with a pocket of pizza, I probably would call the police. But, you know, maybe if you're at a festival and you need your hands free for your glow sticks and you don't want anybody to steal your food and you don't have anywhere to put your food and you don't bring a bag, maybe this is useful actually. Coachella 2020, I'm coming. I'm gonna try to cut geometry, a triangle from DiGiorno's crispy pan pizza, which is in a rectangle shape. Yes! Okay, oh my gosh, the crispiness, I can hear it. It sounds so delicious. Beautiful slice. Oh my gosh, I should open my own like pizza shop. Why is that so satisfying? It should not be. You can take your DiGiorno to go. Oh my gosh.
Should I zoom in a bit? Will you hold it up there?
Please do them all the honor of zooming in a bit. I'm gonna put it on. It's really cute. Would you call the police on me? You would. This next gadget is a microwavable metal container. I don't know a lot of things, but I do know you should never put metal in the microwave, but apparently this will not explode or spark. Although the instructions give you many, many warnings, one of which, should sparking or any other unusual malfunction occur during cooking operation, cut power immediately. The fact that that is a warning in here tells me that this has sparked or arced or whatever you call it at some point. Last night I put some DiGiorno in the refrigerator because I like to make it last as long as possible. So I'm gonna put it on my little microwavable thing. Pray I don't burn my brand new house down. I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for, I'm gonna say a minute. That's long enough to know if the house is gonna explode or not. You know, microwaving pizza is really not something I like to do. I'd rather just eat it cold than microwave it. Oh, I'm so nervous. What if my house burns down? This is really dangerous. Should I do it? I'm so nervous. See, look. One of the first things I got with this house was a fire extinguisher.
Okay, great.
So it's over there. Don't know how to use it, but we at least have it. We have the fire extinguisher. Everyone calm down. It's gonna be okay. Sparky. We're still alive! Checking in with our little rotating oven, and I had my concerns about this. Probably shouldn't stick my hand in there, but it really is starting to look pretty good. This doesn't look as good as pizza looks coming fresh out of the oven. If you don't have an oven and you've got enough space for such a thing as this, and you're desperate and you need that DiGiorno fix, perhaps you can get one of these and you will have an okay experience. I can just look at it and tell I'm gonna prefer the way this tastes out of the oven versus here. Also, if you have flies in your house like I do, super clean, then you run the risk of having your pizza contaminated out in the elements. This looks like something that you would see in a pizzeria shop somewhere where they get like a B- grading on their window. I'm gonna save her for later because no pizza goes to waste around here. Ooh, I can hear it bubbling now. Ow, 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 ow. It's hot. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. You should probably do that with gloves. Thanks. Thanks, Mom. There's a real weird chemical smell. I think it cooked it too much. This is subpar. This is not a pizza experience that you want. This kind of feels exactly like it feels when you microwave your pizza, you know? I'd rather just eat it cold. Very hot. It still tastes very good, but I don't think that has anything to do with the gadget. Coming around to this, actually. That was a lot of fun. So thank you so much again to DiGiorno for sponsoring this video. If you guys have any of these gadgets at home and you use them religiously, let me know in the comments. And if you have any other pizza gadgets that you use that you swear by, also let me know what those are in the comments. So that's it for this video, you guys. Hit subscribe, hit the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. See you next week. I want to do every video as a pizza video.